what's going on, everybody? This is Matt Phelps here with Phelps Fit. Just talking to you guys a little bit more about diet and fitness tips to get into the greatest shape of your life and help you reach your goals. And I hope one of the things you can appreciate about this channel is I'm being real with you. I'm giving you real answers. I'm not giving you cliched answers about things you could just read in a magazine or things you've heard might be true. I'm letting you know the things that I've seen work and the things that I've seen fail, and just bringing that information to you so you can get into the best shape of your life and do it in the most efficient way possible. So one of my friends the other day was asking me how much cardio he should do and how he should incorporate that into his strength training sessions, which, you know, in all honesty, it is a very good question. This guy's goal is to lose some body fat. But I would flip it back on him and everybody, because that's a common question. Everybody that asks me that is, if you're not currently tracking your macronutrient intake, then you've got it all wrong. You've got it backwards, okay? Because otherwise, cardio just burns calories, right? So if you have no idea how many calories are coming in, it's kind of senseless to point to cardio as something that's going to put you in a caloric deficit, because you don't know where you stand, okay? Track your macros, guys. Proteins, carbs, and fats. Very simple. And I don't even want to hear that it's cumbersome or it takes a long time, because with these smartphones now, it couldn't be easier. It's very, very simple, and it does not take long at all. What is true is people find that when they track their macros, they're going to have to make some sacrifices, and I think that's more the issue with a lot of people. And I've just noticed in general, a lot of clients are willing to essentially torture themselves for, you know, endless amounts of time, but then not worry about what they're eating, okay? And that's kind of a flawed method of thinking. It might work if you're very young or have a super, super high metabolic rate, but most adults, that's not the case, okay? So stepping back into the question, what I would say is perform as little cardio as you need to continue seeing results. In other words, let's just take this guy for example. Let's say he's been eating 200 grams of carbs, 200 grams of protein, 150 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of fat. And he's stuck. Rather than dropping those carbs down again, let's add in 2 to 3 30-minute steady state cardio sessions each week and see where that leads us. If that doesn't work, we can drop carbs down a little bit. When we get stuck again, we'll add another cardio session. But we need to quantify these things, because if you don't know how much you're doing, it's going to be very tough to make an adjustment to help point you in the right direction. So to answer this gentleman's question, what I would say to him is perform as little cardio as you need. Now, if you enjoy doing cardio, if it helps you clear your mind, or you like going for a run a couple days a week, yeah, you know, go for it. But don't do it with the intention or the thought that it's going to shred you up or burn fat, because there's only one thing that burns fat, and that's a caloric deficit, okay? So get your body in that caloric deficit by tracking your macronutrients, and you're going to have a far, far easier, more enjoyable ride to getting lean and getting ripped. So just being real with you guys, you know, I could give you a formula for all this cardio that you need to do, but that's just not true, okay? When I did my show last May, I did add some cardio at the end, but I did very little. You'd be very surprised at how little cardio I did to get into that kind of shape. If you're strength training with intensity and you're really tracking your macros tightly, staying pretty active, you know, walk the dogs, you know, move around, don't just sit there all day. But if you do those, take the stairs, if you do those things, the amount of extra cardio you need to do is minimal, okay? When you get stuck, we can add a little cardio to help you, but don't look to cardio first to burn fat. Look at your macros. Stay strong, guys.